How is everybody doing today? This is a special episode of the Barb Report. This is episode 2. Matter of fact, this is a monumental one. To my right, I have Texas nigga, Pops, Weasel, Moses. To my left, I got the. Ain't nobody never even seen him before, up until about a couple years ago, and I had something to do with that. But this is Mr. Joe Blow. They don't want to say nothing because they some serious guys, but you know. How you doing, Pops?
I'm doing fine, young man.
That's what's up, man. How you doing, Mr. Blow?
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah,
It's all right, Blow.
Yeah, it ain't good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Say it's good. I'm on above earth. That's it.
What ain't good?
Shit. Whatever I think it good.
Okay. So we're gonna start with Pops, man. I talk to Pops often, man. This is a guy that I've come to look up to. I was spying on him for about a year before I ever let him know that I knew who he was. So to have him sitting with me here today, it makes me feel good. So Pops, man, can you tell the people who don't know where you from and you know who you are?
Where I'm from and who am I? I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. But I don't know who I am. Y'all got to tell me who I am. I woke up every day acting and having fun in America. That's what I done. So those that watch me got to tell me who I am and what I am. But I was born in Fort Worth, Texas, country town, mud, in 45. And I was a little boy that had to come outdoors by myself, didn't have no brothers. So I'm fine. And I made it all the way to 78. Y'all little boys now, and y'all coming out now, y'all got to figure out how y'all's day is. But I'm a country boy. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. And I went all over Fort Worth, Texas, and a bunch of more places.
Thank you, Pops. Thank you. Joe Blow, can you tell the people who don't know where you from and who you are?
Me, I'm just a person that got understanding. Born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas, the east side of Fort Worth, Texas. Was born in Stop 6, but moved wherever mama moved to. But right now I've been in the Brook. I've been in the Brook, Meadowbrook, majority of my life. So I'm like, I'm gonna be me. I made my name for me, for who I am. It's BLO. Ain't no dubbing in my name. Ain't no dubbing me. Understanding to me is the key to life. You know, by the ways of Pops, that's the way I listen and learn. Watching him at Charleston. But that's my nigga over there.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? He raised me as a baby. He saved my life. He made me change and be who I am, not depend on nobody else. I don't fear no man on this earth but the Creator. That's who I believe in. I walk in the spirit. Nothing else. If you don't have no spirit, you don't got nothing. So Pops can go and tell you everything. Because most of the words he say, all I'm gonna do is bring him up to a generation. He know what he did. He know he got the keys to the city.
Yeah.
He just chose to do it his way. And that's what we all should do it our own way. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's lane. Just support them.
Pops, how do you know Joe Blow?
A young boy come through that door. A young boy that came through that penitentiary door, sit in his room, mind his business, and didn't fuck with nobody. And got him a book and sit and read his book each and every day and mind his business in his room. I'm game. Willie $ Willie P. 1945. That's my cash out. I'm game. I met young Joe Blow in the penitentiary, and when brothers come to the penitentiary from Fort Worth, Texas, it's my job to see about them and try to help them and try to teach them what they're supposed to do when they get out of the penitentiary and what they're supposed to do while they in the penitentiary, because I'm the oldest. I was one of the oldest. And I'm a liar, I'm a con player, I'm a thief, I'm a robber, I'm everything. That's how I wind up in the penitentiary. $ Willie P, 1945. That's my cash out. You want
Cash
game? You call Blow.
You
Blow
don't
call me.
call him.
Don't
ain't
dial
got
my
it.
motherfucking
Call.
number if it ain't game, because I don't have time for nothing. Game to teach you what you're supposed to do. And all ex-cons know me, and I know all ex-cons. We know one another in this town. We ex-cons. Me and Blow, we different. Blow called me something. Blow called me Moses. I'm not no Hebrew. I am not no Hebrew, but I call him Joshua. Joshua followed Moses and listened to Moses, and then one day Moses had to pass the baton to Joshua. That's that Bible story. I'm Texas nigga, and Joe Blow is my nigga and my friend, for real, real. And we work together each and every day and don't see one another every day. We get up and mind our business, and I would advise all you young men, and all you little boys that's coming out doors to try to find your way by yourself. But if you need some help, go find an old man. Don't listen to nothing another boy said. What can a boy teach a boy? Nothing. What can a woman teach a boy? She can only teach him so far. Then he got to come outdoors on his own and find out what's out here in this wilderness, how to mingle out here in the wilderness. When you run across a dog, do you run from it? Or do you look at him and stare him down and say, leave me alone, because I got a problem too. I'm going to kick the shit out of you.
Run from it. You
Blow.
run. Go ahead, man.
Your relationship with Pops. Give us a little explanation of it, man.
Pops. I met Pops when I came through the cell. Pops came in there. Pops said, "Say, man, we got a mutual friend. Talk to me." And once he said that, we don't have to do all that talking. Pops was the one that came down there to the library and said, "Say, man, cut them niggas free. Cut them free." He said, I said, Pops. He said, "Say, my niggas, you know the game." I said, "Man, but some of that," he said, "Man, you know the game." So I cut them niggas free. My nigga, I knew my case. I knew what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta pay that piper one day. When you fuck up, man, it's karma.
Yeah.
Karma come back to you. Karma could be good. Karma could be bad. So whatever you put out in the universe, that's what's gonna come back to you. No form, no fashion, no thing. You just gotta be able to handle it when it come back to you. You gotta elevate your mind to thinking. That's what he did. That man's 78 years old. I gotta live to be 78. I watched too many partners I buried in these streets. I watched too many partners of mine go to jail. Then I watched some that went to college and they come back and they still want to be a part of the streets. Everybody want an identity, but they don't know their own identity. I don't gotta prove myself to nobody. If I gotta prove myself to you, my nigga, you gotta pay me.
Yeah.
I prove myself to my children. My homie Trent said one time, he said, Blow, they got the falling star syndrome. Only thing they can talk about is what they lived in the past.
Yeah.
What made them famous. What made them this way. That's the way, women, men, everybody. And so they teach that, it passed down and forth. And it's a fucked up syndrome. Cause my nigga told me we a fucked up race of people. For real. And if you sit back and think about it, man, just look, man. All the shootings, all the killings everywhere. We doing all this crazy shit. And but we look for somebody else to blame. Nah, nigga, start with you. We already know we done got fucked up.
Pop, let me ask you a question. You've asked me this before. Why do you feel like these young boys are so bloodthirsty to harm one another?
Say it again.
Why do you feel like these young guys think it's okay to harm one another? Why do you think they so bloodthirsty to kill?
I can't answer that because I'm not in their mind as killing one another. So I can't answer that one. I can give you my opinion of why they killing one another and why they doing this because of what they see on television and what they see on video. Now all of a sudden they try that. Little boys try what they see on television. When Superman, little boys get a cape and get on top of the building and try to see if they can fly down. So our little boys, the music that they listen to and the game that they see, all little boys playing from state to state, standing in front of a camera shooting a gun and got a gun in their head, something done to their minds in their head. I can't answer that because I only wanted to kill the person that was trying to harm me and bother me. That's the only person I want to kill. I can't answer why the young boys from state to state want to kill one another and want to harm one another and hate one another. Only thing I see is the reason why they're doing it because the movie is telling them to do it and the videos is telling them to do it and something wrong with them, they doing it. But then when they do it, what are their results? How do they feel? They go back and get another one. They go back and get another one. So I can't answer that. I can just give my opinion on that. Soldiers kill other soldiers. Why do soldiers kill a person that ain't got no gun? Just got a book. I can't answer that.
What you think, Blow?
They kill each other for one, the family figure. There's no fathers in the household. And if there is a man there, he doing what the woman say. He doing exactly what the woman say. So I'ma look up to you. When my mama could tell you, shut the fuck up. My mama could tell you this and that. Man, gone. My mama run this. I check it through my mama. I don't gotta check it through you. And she just with a man so she can settle so she don't want to be alone. They don't have no, it's no guidance. Their identity come from, like Pop say, another man, another young boy. They can relate to each other. But most of the killers are in the house. Most of these kids are killers. Most of these kids nowadays, they in the house. They're 11 to 12 years old. They playing one game. They playing Call of Duty. They don't know how to fight. So what you think they gonna do? What you think they gonna do? They don't know how to fight, but they know how to shoot.
Yeah.
So they gonna kill. They want an identity. Everybody want an identity for themselves. You got the OGs screaming OGs. I don't call myself, I ain't no OG. Never will be an OG. I'm a person give you advice, and I'ma stay facts. The money, they don't got no money.
Ain't got no money.
Did you see the cost of a gallon of milk? Mama can't give you no money. She gotta go get some milk. They don't want to cook no more. So what they do, they coming outside. They coming outside to kill. When a person buy a gun, a black man buy a gun, what's the first thing he say? I'm gonna bust me a nigga in the ass.
Yeah.
They don't say I'm gonna bust me a Mexican or any other race of people. They say I'm gonna bust me a nigga. That's the reason why a lot of them coming out. They want identity. They want to be known by somebody. They want to be loved by somebody. They want to be cared for. They don't know what love is. And a lot of the grown folks don't know what love is. You feel me? A lot of us out there operate our feelings and emotion. You talk to somebody, well, I feel this way. Well, I act this way. Men don't operate our feelings and emotion. We have it. We learn to control it. But we know how to act. Because we not no actors.
Yeah.
Everything else here is for real.
Yeah.
We don't got to prove ourselves to nobody. As much as you feed my household, is he feed my household? Nah, man. When them kids go home, they got to go eat, man. They waking up. What you say, my nigga, they ain't had no new tennis shoes. No polish to put on, and some of us had to put polish on our tennis shoes.
Yeah.
You talking right there with the past, with the present, and the future. He know. Why not follow? He lived to be 78. He lived to be 78, so something he doing is right.
Yeah. Pop, when you were coming up as a little boy, how was it?
I didn't get caught. When I was a criminal as a little boy, I didn't get caught. I committed crimes as a little boy. All little boys commit crimes. Every little boy is responsible for himself. If he can't take care of himself and he come outdoors and he follow another weak little boy, and the little boy tell him what to do, then he fucked up. I come out of a household with women's. I had to come outdoors and play football and basketball and box and do the things that boys done because mama didn't come out there and do that. So I had to come outdoors. So it's on the little boys to come outdoors. They don't want to come outdoors. Don't nobody come outdoors no more. Ain't nowhere to go outdoors. When I was a little boy, we had places to go outdoors and something to do outdoors and some jobs. Black men had places of business. You can find somewhere to go work when you come outdoors. Now black folks don't have no business and hire little boys and teach little boys what men's supposed to do and send them home with some money in their pocket. Little boys now, all they do is just sit up and play the video all day long and pass the joint of weed all day long. Mamas and daddies don't say nothing. They leave money on the table and tell them don't do this and don't do that, then they gone. And the little boys, that is. They watching television, they doing this, they doing that. So it's on the little boy. If you want to continue to be a boy, or do you want to be a man? Well, if you ain't got no man in the house, you got to go outdoors. Mama said, nigga, it's time for you to go outdoors, nigga, and find out what men's is, nigga. I can't, nigga, get your ass outdoors. So I had to go outdoors seeking, where's a man? What is a man? And right today, I'm 78 years old. I can't tell you what no man is. You got peasants, you got black men that go to work every day, come home, take care of women and children. He say he a man and watch football. You got Solomon saying, you got Hitler, they was little boys. You got Putman, he was a little boy. Donald Trump was a little boy. The little black boys is just fucked up because they daddies was fucked up. Their grandpas was fucked up. History got us where we fucked up. We following Paul. He called you Paul a while ago. You didn't understand what he was saying when he called you Paul. The black man in America is following King James philosophy, and they getting it from an English white boy. The English white boy said a black boy is 1/5 of a man. What the fuck is you talking about? You didn't make me. God made me, and I don't even believe in God. Allah, Buddhist, and none of that shit. My grandmother and my peoples believed in that shit, but I don't believe in the white boy. He can't tell me a goddamn thing. I don't. And I don't speak on it. I ain't got time to fuck with the white boy. I gotta eat. The white boy eating, I'm gonna eat. Yeah. But the young black boy, he's confused. He's fucked up. He ain't had nobody to fuck with him. From 83 to now, boys has been teaching boys. From 83 to now in the black culture, Mexican boys are very smart and very strong because they got daddies and grandpas and they teach them their culture. They teach them their culture. Where's the black boy's culture in America? Where's his culture? What is he supposed to do? A Mexican know what he's supposed to do. He teaches kids. An Indian know what he's supposed to do. He teaches kids. Chinese know what he's supposed to do. He teaches kids. We all are different cultures, but the young blacks, they don't know who they are. That's the reason why they're so confused and so fucked up. You wear your pants down where you see your dick and where you see your ass, but that's their style. I respect that. That's their style. It's a new generation, but they don't know. So if you don't know and you ain't had nobody to teach you in the books that you read, all to me, all the black man, what Dr. King said, we got to go follow it. We got to go join them. Phil said we got to watch him. Then Dr. King said we got to go join them. Now, by us going joining them, look at us as a culture of people. They said the lost sheeps. The lost sheeps, the ones in America, have no knowledge of who they are. And it's proven. Look at the nigga out in the hip hop. Look at the Negro. The Negro followed you up. Look at the Afro-American. You're an Afro-American. You starting your own business. You're not no nigga. You're not no hip hop. You're not a part of that generation. Nigga, I come from the penitentiary. Hey, my nigga. Hey, my nigga. Because they didn't really want to be called a nigga. And they was my people that fuck with me, and I call them my nigga. I don't call them nigga. So the little black boys in America, y'all got to take responsibility for yourself to find out what a man is. You want to be a man like your grandpapa, going to work, coming home, watching football and basketball? If you want to be a killer, go join the army or something, man, and kill and get paid. Don't just be killing out here for no reason.
A purpose.
Thank you, Pop. Blow. It was a different time when you were coming up. Gang banging was prevalent. Explain to us your upbringing in Fort Worth, Texas.
I came up and I know my father. My father was a good man, but my father, he was more of a man that stuck on the principle of, I got to take care of my household first. If you come to my household, it's the way it's going to be. But mama ain't going to just let nobody go like that. Mama ain't giving her baby up. My mama worked hard for whatever she got. She was a single black woman. She did what she did. See, I hustled because I got tired of seeing my mama struggle. I got tired of seeing her struggle. I seen this shit. Egg sandwich this morning, egg sandwich for lunch, egg sandwich for dinner. But she always kept a roof over our head. So like you said, yeah, I watched a woman struggle. But then when I came outside, I met other boys that we all think alike. We was our own daddies. We was our own partners. We was our own brothers. We taught each other how to fight. We taught each other how to do everything. But the one thing we learned from growing up, my partner Monty, don't run. Like Scarface had a song, win, lose, or draw in the hood, I'm squabbling. Whether you win or you lose. But nowadays, if you hit me, I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm gonna kill you.
That wasn't your attitude back then?
Back then, now, man, we had an era where we knew if we went to juvenile, we were gonna get out. We knew if we went to juvenile, we were gonna get out. We didn't really know no laws. We didn't know no laws. We didn't know that. Everybody, it was about hustling. It was about trying to get some money back then. You used to have the football boards. You had all kind of different things. All kind of, different activities. But then when the gangs hit, the gangs came away to me of the drugs.
You got introduced to the gangs by way of narcotics.
Right. Because I was already hustling. I've been hustling since I was 11, 12 years old.
So when did you join, create what you were part of?
When I created it,
yes, sir.
That was created, and it was already probably about we created in 92.
Okay.
In 92. We were number kids.
But you were already hustling.
Yeah, I was already hustling. So all it did was limit my way of going to different sides of town. I wasn't no big hustler. I used to buy winning quarters. A winning quarter and bust that motherfucker down. Buy a winning 50, bust it down and just flip it. Cause see, I always thought dope was uncashed checks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I went by ways of that. I take that and flip it. Go back, school again, flip it. You know what I'm saying? And I came up like that. Well, such got this. Me and my partner, we'll go half on a half or something. You know what I'm saying? We'll go boom. I'll be at school. He called me, I leave school. It was about survival, man. You go home, you see your mama struggling, man. When you able to give it to her, I don't want too much. I ain't gotta be seen. I don't have to have the money. My life is my life. My world is my world. But you want to be my homeboy sitting around me and you starve.
Yeah.
So I'm going to help you. I'm going to treat you the same way. You may not reciprocate the love I gave you because you don't have the mindset I have. I think about the long run. I always think about the future.
You've always had this thought process?
I always had this thought process.
So when you joined, when you became part of the gang, what was your motivation to do that?
My motivation, it was fun.
Gang banging was fun.
It was fun. To all of it, it was fun. We'll go hit them, they hit us, hit the wild. But it got different.
Yeah,
it got
when
different.
Did it become
But
serious?
it got different when in 94 when my brother got shot. When we had a shootout in front of Dunbar High School in 93, 94, my brother got shot. And I run up in the school. Boom. We get up in the school, and his arm on one side, and I'm on another, and the body on the other side, and his nerves and stuff. It made me realize, okay, it's time to kill for real. They want to play, let's play for real. Everybody count. And at that time, everybody is on site. It's on site. I don't care if you with your mama, your daddy, your kids, everything. You want to hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. But I'm not going to come bother you. But if you come bother me, I'm coming to get you. But that's the way the time I met the old nigga now. I started learning. I started changing.
You met Weezy when you got to the federal penitentiary.
Yeah.
He was already there.
Yeah. He was already out. But my way of thinking wasn't there. My way of thinking was survival. My way of thinking was we got to eat. Everybody got to eat. I ain't know nothing about no federal system.
Pops, how do you feel like you helped Blow when he came through that door? What was his mental at when he first entered the federal penitentiary?
I can't really truly answer that. The reason why I can't really truly answer that is because what I am is what I am. And I can't explain what I am. Blow says that you are Moses. Moses tried to help the Hebrews when he found out who they were. Me, I had a mother, hard-working mother. I had a hard-working grandmother. Everybody in my family worked hard. What I done, I didn't even have to do. And my grandmother had a dream. My grandmother's dream was this is what I was going to be. Me and my daddy, I wanted to be what my daddy was. My daddy was a hustler. I don't know what my daddy was, but I know my daddy was a hustler. And he was sharp and he was clean. And I wound up being my father. What my father wanted to do, I wound up doing. Me, when I went in that penitentiary, I stayed in a corner by myself. I don't fuck with nobody. And when I seen the young men come through that door, and I seen that they didn't know what to do, some kind of way something pushed me to them because I really don't fool with nobody. I'm all by myself. I'm a loner. I play by myself. The game I play, you can play by yourself. If you rob, you play by yourself because you got to kill your partner because he's going to tell it. If you steal, you try to steal by yourself, but sometimes you got to steal with you, somebody. You don't kill him because y'all stealing, But if you done kill somebody and you got a nigga that's riding with you, you damn near got to kill him because he's lying to tell it. I come up under some old people's rules and old people's laws. When I was a little boy, I got in the car with some old men. You don't talk about what you do to get this money when you go in the house. You really don't even let your mama see this money.
That's right.
Mama square. Mama go to work every day. You don't bring your life to mama and you hurry up and move out of mama's house because you don't want mama harmed. So I don't know how I wind up helping Blow and all the young brothers that said that I helped them and things like that. I can't explain that. That's a gift that I have. I got a gift and I use my gift. Don't forget, I can't read and I can't write. I'm illiterate. I'm totally illiterate because I'm not interested in English, period. Period. I'd rather be one of the stupidest people in the world than to be able to believe in something that I know ain't me. But I learned it. I learned it. I learned it. I had to learn how to read before it was over with. And I read that foolish Bible. I read it. But us as being black men and me, it's not about me, it's about y'all. Because a lot of y'all didn't listen. The same thing I said to Blow, I said to 1,000 more. Everybody's ears don't hear.
Yeah.
Everybody's ears don't hear what I say. It's only for the people that's supposed to hear. That's my philosophy of it. Lots of people don't even want to hear nothing I got to say. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. I talk for my money. You hear what I said? $, Willie P, 1945, that's my cash out. You want some game, send me some money. I'll give you some game. You ain't got to do what I said do. But if you do what I said do, you're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Blow, to me, is a very, very strong young man. Why? When Blow come out there federal penitentiary, Blow went to work. He went to work. He got used to being in the penitentiary. He didn't get used to being in the penitentiary, but when you come out the penitentiary, you got a program, you learn to work. And Blow come out the penitentiary, he didn't want to ride with nobody no more and do this, and he went to work. And he went to work every day and he minded his business, and he came home and looked out for his children. Blow's mama is remarkable. I'm going to tell a story, and I'm not supposed to tell a story. Is it all right if I tell a story, Blow?
Man, you can tell the story.
Okay. Blow was having problems. Blow was mad, man. Blow was squabbling all the time with a woman. Blow's mama gave him some money to get a divorce. Said, here, man, get a divorce, get rid of that woman. That woman driving my baby crazy. I don't want nothing driving my baby. His mother loved him to death. And he loved her to death, and he listened to what she said, and he get rid of it. He do what she said, do what he's supposed to. I listen to my mama. But I had to go outdoors and learn, mama, you ain't no man, so you can't tell me nothing. My mama used to tell me all the time, you never would be a man, boy. I might not. I ain't going to be the kind you want to be, but mama, you can lay down in your grave. I'm going to be a man. I'm going to be able to take care of myself and look out for myself and everybody in my family. I'm going to try hard to do that, mama, because you raised me to be independent. My mama told me, she said, nigga, I can feed you every day, but I'm going to teach you how to be independent and teach you how to feed yourself. And my mother done that. My daddy Rolling Stone, wherever he laid his hat, he had a baby. I don't knock my daddy. I love my daddy for hitting my mama and putting me on planet Earth. I love my daddy. And wanted to kill him at 13 and told him to keep his hands off of me. Don't whoop me no motherfucking more. I'm not taking no more motherfucking whooping. I don't like them ass whooping. You say I'm gonna whoop you or kill you. But other than that, if you start having money in your pocket, I let your little ass make it. So he raised up off my ass because I started having some money in my pocket.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to tell y'all anything. Because like I said, it's 2023. I come out in 1945. And what I had to do and what I done, I had to do it. And I never will tell a person what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do to eat and buy me some clothes and survive in this country because I am illiterate. And I can understand all you young boys that's illiterate got to follow another boy. But I didn't follow no boy. I followed men that gave me game. How to get me some money. I didn't follow no boy going over here to rape no girl. I didn't follow no boy going over here to shoot no goddamn body. I learned how to do all that on my goddamn own. And when I went to the Army and come back, I'm a maniac. I had to deprogram me.
Yeah.
Me and Blow are ex-cons. And don't nobody give an ex-con nothing. We had to come out here and create our own way. Blow created his business. He got an underground railroad. When Corona come, he created his own business and gave people jobs. And when he say he for his family, he mean he for his family. And a lot of peoples out here is his family. Didn't he have family day?
Yes,
Didn't he have family day? So I would advise a lot of young men to, instead of follow OG, follow the man that's going to work every day, because OG gonna get you put in jail or dead. But you follow what you want to follow. That's your thing. I can't tell you nothing.
Come on, Will. Come on.
Pops, when you were running the Classy Lady, what are some of the famous signs you had on the wall?
Some of the famous signs that I had on the wall, I put on the wall. The most famous sign that I had on the wall to me, I put a sign up on the wall, no gang banging allowed at Pop Spot, my nigga. Save your children's, my nigga. Those were the two of one of my best banners that I put on my wall. A fella came down and seen the signs on my wall that said, no gang banging at Pop Spot, my nigga, and save your children's, my nigga. He run downtown and told Channel 11, it's an old fool that got nigga on the word, on the wall 2 times. And everybody run down there with cameras and taking pictures of that sign. And the woman from Channel 11, she said, sir, you're in trouble. I ain't in no goddamn trouble. And I was on the run then. I was on the run from the Fed then when I did that. But by them coming to my place telling me I got to put my signs down, and I explained to them, the person that came to report that I had nigga up 2 times, he was a Negro. He was a Negro. And I was the nigga. So we kind of like had a beef. And I'm not running nowhere. I'm explaining myself. I am a nigga. I am not no Negro. And I kept them signs up. And the next sign I put up, I put, mind your business, my nigga.
Yeah.
Then one of the most favorite signs that I put up on my place was on the wall. No gang banging allowed here, Crips and Bloods. Everybody, Crips and Bloods. And I put Crip in red, and I put blood in blue, and put them signs on my wall and said, we're not gonna gang bang down here. All you Crips and Bloods got to learn to get along, because this belonged to Texas nigga, old Texas nigga. Now they call him Pop. They don't call him Texas nigga no more. We got a new name. AK Pop. I had 3 aliens. Weasel, AK Weasel, AK Texas nigga, and AK Pop. And all 3 of them was different characters.
Okay, Pops. Was that Weasel? Which one was that?
Huh?
Was that Pops just talking, or that was Weasel?
No, that was Texas nigga.
That was Texas nigga right there. Huh,
Yeah, man, let me tell you why I call him Moses. Weezer was the only man that ever went to a federal judge, cussed out a federal judge. He cussed out the warden. They tell him, don't do this, don't do that. He still gonna do it. He stood up in there.
Yeah.
They tell him, don't feed them niggas, man. Hey, Price, you giving them too much. We come through the line, everybody, eat, my nigga, eat. We did what we had to do to survive in there. We come out here, he said he needed a building. They get a building. It was all about growth from the time he came.
Yeah.
Mind your own business, man. I used to sit in the chair and watch him gamble. Him and my other partner, Arkansas, they stay up all night, all day, gambling. I was an orderly. I used to clean up the floors and shit. We sit out there.
This is in the federal penitentiary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I seen my partner, when his mama died, and I seen others in there and their mama died, That's when I realized, hey man, I don't want to be in this motherfucker. My mama died. Reality, when you looking right here and you looking on the other side of the walls, it's a whole different thing. Nigga talk that old brag about that penitential shit. Ain't shit to glorify with none of that, man.
Yeah.
You glorify your past, that what got you here. Why you want to grow? You gotta change. You gotta change within you. Fuck all that other shit. When they get down to it, and you know who the first person they gonna call? They ain't calling their homeboy. They ain't calling their homeboy. They calling mama.
Yeah.
They calling family members. But you willing to die for this. You willing to put your life on the line for this. But when you go, who gonna be there for you? Because you gonna go. See, his thing is they want to save him. My thing is prepare him because they gonna go. And 85% of them gonna tell it. It's hard to go down there and you ain't do shit. 85% of them dudes is gonna tell.
Down there and you ain't did shit.
You did something. You broke their laws. You broke their laws. But you ain't expecting that you gonna get that much time. They gonna offer you.
What do you think about the Boosie situation, Blow?
As far as what he was protecting himself, going, you know, I just say the brother was he was mostly miseducated to the laws. But you can't keep bucking this white boy and think this white boy ain't gonna buck back. Ain't nobody bigger than the federal government.
Yeah.
Martha Stewart went, man. That's when you gotta get it. Martha Stewart, she couldn't buy these people. Michael Vick couldn't buy these people. Lil' Kim, you can't buy these people. There's no money they could buy you. They'll drop a case before they press the charge. But with him being on other videos, he got too comfortable. You got a gun in your back, man. Then you got a gun in your car. See, the only way he gonna come about this, his lawyer gotta fight to stop.
Stop what?
They gotta fight to stop. It's called attorney stop. He gotta press for illegal search and seizure. I guarantee you anything in the world, that's what his lawyer's gonna go. He gonna fight to stop. Because that's the only thing he got. That's the only right, so Fourth Amendment right, constitutional right. You gotta know the laws, man. That's why we die. You getting in games and we don't know what we fighting against.
Yeah.
Monopoly. You gotta be able to uprise yourself, uplift your thinking. You can't think past the past or worry about this or worry about this. It's not about that, man. Only thing that brother got to do, he gonna have to realize he gonna do some time. All this other shit they talking about, man, all you got to do is just read the books. It's in the books.
When you were locked up, you read those books?
I read all the law books. They got one that's called a Black's Law Dictionary. You got to know the words. They gonna say knowingly, usually, on or about. Those are interchangeable words. Those are the words that is being used. Those are the words. It's gonna say the United States of America versus such and such. It ain't gonna have nobody else's name. They go off hearsay. Hearsay is admissible in federal court. That's why most people are in federal prison, because of hearsay.
Yeah.
You gotta know the definition of a conspiracy. You gotta know the definition of what you're doing when you wanna get in the game and play that game. Sammy the Bull to beat these people. You not gonna beat them. Only thing you could do is prepare your mind to beat them. You gotta prepare your mind state, your mind frame. You can't worry about whoever think what he like or what you feel or what I think. Nah, man, you playing with my life.
Why you think that, like you said earlier, if you go down there, you did something, you feel like Boosie got himself in this? Or he's being targeted?
First of all, like I said, I'm a spiritual man. When you break the laws of the Creator, if you're not gonna let what they say, God sent them laws down, you break the laws of the Creator. If you won't live by my laws, you die by my laws. That's for one. Two, yes, he put himself in there. It's chances and choices, homie.
Yeah.
Only time a person need a gun for is what? To kill. A gun is used to kill.
What about protection?
Protect you for what? Protect you for what? You a millionaire, homie. You hire a security force. When you got God for you, who can ever be against you?
Yeah.
You got the whole security team walking around you. Why you need one? If you feel like you need one, you don't need to be there. You gotta realize you got self-responsibility of putting yourself in that situation. When you gotta live up to that character you built.
Yeah.
You made that character, so you gotta live up to being that character. You gotta live up to being this gangster. You gotta live. That's between you and your God, man. God, no. When you in that cell, you don't got nobody else to talk to but yourself. Nigga, that shit ain't nothing to brag about.
Yeah.
There's 100 niggas down there right now trying to get out, but can't get out. But social media want to, they'll let them video, make sure they get some phones in there, make sure something to keep them relevant. Everybody want to stay relevant. You got to make your own life, man. That's what me and my partner talk about it. I don't have to talk to this nigga every day, but when we see each other, we cool. I don't got to explain nothing to him. I ain't going to sit there, his problems are this and that. His problem is his problem. He in his own lane, he make his own self, man. But what's going on right now is the peasants.
What you mean?
It's the peasants. The broke people out here. All us. It's the peasants. You spending $400,000 or $500,000 on a car, but your house over here is struggling.
Yeah.
They done got lazy, they not cooking. You got Mexican food, Chinese food. You ain't got nobody in there cooking no more. Ain't nobody cooking nothing.
Yeah.
And everybody want it their way. So you gotta just make it your way and do what you gotta do to help yourself. Help your motherfucker self get out where you want to get to. Everything's on the game, from the insurance agencies to everything. Everything's all about money, man.
Yeah.
So if you waking up and you ain't making you $1 a day, or you ain't making yourself better than what you was yesterday, what the fuck you doing? You wasting time. You wasting your breath sitting there talking and being on earth. You gotta make it for your motherfucking self, man.
Let's switch gears a little bit. The other day, maybe yesterday, a 12-year-old child was shot and killed in Fort Worth, Texas, supposedly or allegedly by a 3-year-old. Did y'all hear about this? Did you hear about this, Pops? I don't want to ask you what you think about it, but what are your thoughts on it, in other words?
Life. A situation where no one can explain and no one can speak on it, but some people are going to be punished about it. The 3-year-old don't know what the 3-year-old doing. The 3-year-old pick up a gun, it's like a cap gun to him or something like that. He don't know it's real. The 3-year-old take the gun and shoot the gun and point the gun and kill one. Accidental death. Something that y'all talk about all the time. God, why did that even happen? There's nothing wrong with daddies taking their sons somewhere with them. There's nothing wrong with that. Supervision, but someone had a pistol there, and the pistol created a problem for them. A 3-year-old. A 3-year-old killed a 12-year-old, both of them innocent. The 3-year-old is innocent, the 12-year-old is innocent, and the grown men, they really innocent. It's the activities after what happened. After what happened, it's the activities. Like Blow just said a while ago, don't nobody want to take responsibility. Don't nobody want to take responsibility. Don't nobody want to take responsibility, but that's just one of life. That was life. We sitting right here now. Somebody can pass by and shoot a gun and it hit us because everybody playing with guns. Everybody's scared taking guns with them wherever they go. They got a gun with them. Grown men has got guns in the car with the kids. Every family got guns where kids can pick them up and pull the trigger and shoot. God bless the one's soul is dead, and God bless the one's soul is done it. And God bless the ones that was there. But just come forward and just tell the truth and get it over with. I broke God's law. I don't believe in God, so therefore I broke God's law. I steal, I rob, I fornicate. I try to do everything, but I try not to do to my own culture. I try not to do to my own culture. I break man's law. If I break God's law, I'm going to break man's law. I got to eat down here in this wilderness. I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm trying to eat. God ain't down here to feed me when I get ready to eat. Wonder why God had food on that tree over there. We could go eat apple. Wonder why there was a peach around here somewhere. We can go eat that. You don't see no food out no more. You got to go to the store and get it. The rules in America are man-made. God didn't make no goddamn rules down here for us. And I have to break the rules to eat. If I break the state rules, I got some money to pay for this where I don't go to the state penitentiary. I got to keep paying then. That's why my ass gonna go. If I break the Fed rule, read that book, know how much time you gonna get, take your funk ass to jail and come on back out and live a little bit longer and break another rule because you got to eat. Either or. Even if you go to work, you got to eat. That job ain't gonna give you enough, but it's gonna give you something. But if you ain't got nothing, you got to break law. You got to break the king's law. I'm a peasant. I'm a peasant, one of the lowest peasants that it is. I'm the nigger peasant in America. I'm a peasant, and I got to eat. How I'm going to eat? If I live by the king's law, the king ain't bringing no motherfucker no food, so fuck the king. I'm going to get me some of the king's food. Yeah. Me. But I'm different. I don't know how I wind up like I am, but I'm glad that I wind up like I am. I swear I am.
That's right.
And I feel sorry for everybody got a belief and believe in this and sitting back judging other people. You got to live for you. You're going to die. This planet is short. So don't worry yourself with all the problems. You made them motherfucking babies when you fucked them motherfucking women, so now you got to take care of them. You want to keep that woman, so now you got to take care of her and you. Learn to live by your goddamn self and stay by your goddamn self. On problem you got is dealing with you, talking to you and answering you. Right today, we all got to figure out what we got to do in this wilderness to eat. We got to teach our kids what to do when they leave the house and how to get back home to us. We got to teach our woman when she go out that door how to get back to this house where we can have a comfortable house.
The man tell your woman how to get back?
Huh?
You got to tell the woman how to get back home?
Yeah. If you tell a woman the wrong thing, she go out and a man stop and say, hey, let me talk to you.
Yeah.
She might not get back. You don't answer nobody. You keep on going. She don't know that. A lot of women don't know what they supposed to do, so the man is supposed to teach them. A lot of kids don't know what they supposed to do, so it's a man got to teach them. Mama only could teach us so much about the house. When we come out here in these motherfucking streets, we had to learn on our own, and a lot of us make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. You ain't perfect. The rich ain't perfect. They make mistakes. So how you think you ain't going to make a mistake down here in the bottomless pit?
Let me ask you this. We talked about it before. I don't believe in no mistakes. Everything happened for a reason, a season, a lesson, and a blessing. There's no such thing as a loss or a mistake. It was supposed to happen. It was supposed to, that's the way you think. What's happening right here? He say, with two or more gathered, there I'll be in the midst. My nigga know who he is. He know what he break it down. It ain't no mistakes, motherfucker. We got kids out here. We got women that's trying to tell a man how to be. But she don't got a man herself. She never seen a man. You trying to tell me how I'm supposed to be. You got to worry about what you supposed to be. You got to learn to make you happy. And she got to learn to make herself happy. And then y'all grow. Because if she putting expectations on you, you gonna make her sad. And if you putting expectations on her, she gonna be sad. Cause they don't understand one thing, the power of love. The power of love is in spite of you did me like that, in spite of you treated me the way. And because that's what you gonna love. Love unconditional, man. Anything else than that, that's I care for you. I love you guys. I don't know you. Why the fuck I'm gonna say I love you? My nigga, I don't worry about no community. My community is what I see. Why I'm gonna go way over and worry about somebody else way over here? Well, cuz got killed over here. Or such. Okay. See, what they got to do with me? I don't know him or his family.
Some peoples are spiritual. I wish I was spiritual, but they tell me I am.
You are.
I learned to deal with respect. Because when you love and you don't get love back, you're going to be hurt.
That's why you don't love nobody else.
When you love
yourself.
You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. So I learned to respect and love. I love me. I am very, very, very selfish. I try not to love nothing but me, and I hurt me. So how am I let somebody else hurt me? How am I going to let somebody else hurt me? I love them, and then they don't love me back. So I learned to respect.
Because you put in expectations.
I learned to respect, and I learned to teach me love and respect. But I have no hate for nothing of nobody.
No.
I have no hate for nothing and nobody. I learned to respect. I don't put my love in somebody else and look for them to love me, and then they don't love me, then I'm going to be hurt. We all fucked up because we're down here in the bottomless pit. We thinking and we ain't thinking. And I know nothing about religious, and I know nothing about the spirit, but I respect the people that speak from the spirit. And I listen to them speaking from the spirit, and I'm saying, why? I don't understand that. Why I don't understand the spirit? Why I don't understand God? Why I don't believe in that? Look at the Muslims. Look at the people that believe in Allah, how they think. Look at the people that believe in Buddhists. In China, they believe in Buddhists, and they don't let nobody in their country. North Korea, they believe in what they believe in. We over here in America, look how we believe.
And what we can see, my nigga.
Look at our belief system, and look what we following. Look what we following, and look at our belief system. Is our belief system right, or is our belief system wrong? I can't say your belief system is wrong. I can't even speak on you. I got to know thou. I got to learn thou and how thou got to walk on this planet. I didn't want no kids. I didn't want no woman. I seen what my daddy went through with my mama. I seen what my uncle went through with my auntie. I seen what my brother's woman went through with them. I never wanted a woman like my mama or my sister. I wanted a woman like my granny. We in trouble in America, point blank, because we got different beliefs that don't mean shit. Do a belief feed you? It kind of help, because if you believe kind of right, you need. But if you believe wrong and hate people and don't want to be around people and don't fuck with people, it's hard for you to eat. We, as a culture in America, we fucked up. Our belief system is fucked up. The man's belief system is fucked up. So how can the woman believe in the black man? How can she believe in him and trust him to guide her, and he can't guide his goddamn self? So here she is on planet Earth in America, speaking and telling a man what he's supposed to do. In Afghanistan and all them countries over there, a woman can't talk. In North Korea, a woman better not open a goddamn mouth. In China, a woman better not open my goddamn mouth. A man thank for her and tell her what to do and everything. But in America, the woman got to tell a man everything because the black man is weak, point blank. You can't think. That's my philosophy.
And that's real. Because he leaning on somebody else to thank for him. You got to get confirmation from another person. Well, I thought this and that. You got to get confirmation. You don't got to get confirmation from nobody. If you believe in what you believe and you stand on it, that's your business. And ain't about nobody. That's your business and what you believe in, what you raise your children to be. What them young brothers did, whatever, they just show you that you don't mix guns, drugs, and all this around children. You don't do that. You don't teach them that game that we can. You don't teach them about all this bullshit that's gonna get them back in the penitentiary, get them from seed. Everything that's of God, you gonna prosper.
Yeah.
Everything multiplies because God created it. But it's gotta die, like he said. But the black community ain't raised no big raise. When that white boy killed that law, what was her name? She killed that young lady over there. They didn't raise no hell behind that shit. This little boy get killed. They ain't raising no hell behind it. They ain't raising no hell behind everything else. We do this shit to ourselves.
Yeah.
Believing in others and believing in other ways, believing what we taught in school. You go to a job, you go to finesse it. You go there to get your check and go home. I don't give a damn what Billy Bob do. Well, you know, they letting this person do that. It always gonna be something to keep us divided. Understanding is the key to life. Once you understand it, you ain't gotta agree with it. My nigga know when I say about the spirit, when the spirit hit you in the right way, you don't know goddamn, man. He came, if he didn't know what the spirit is, he wouldn't have came to that goddamn thing with me and told me.
Yeah.
He say, nigga, cut them niggas loose. My nigga, you know what it is, cut them loose. Nigga, we ain't number 20 years old. Them babies out there. They don't know no better. Now the women, or the majority of the women are the ones working hard, doing their thing. We sitting on here glorifying penitentiary stories. We glorifying other bullshit. But let's keep it real. We gonna keep it real, keep it real. Nigga, it's time to wake up, man. Ain't about no motherfucker talking. We can talk, but we gonna act. What me and him got going, we got going. That's why I salute Blue. I watch Blue make himself. I watch you get out.
Who is Blue, Blow?
Come on, man. It's Charleston, man.
We know, but people don't know.
Oh, okay. I watch him sit right here and make himself come back here talking one bush. I watch him go down and tell them folks about STD disease. I don't give a damn what these niggas say on the internet. I know what I seen in my eyes. I know he fed babies. He just gave that woman mama $1,000 to help bury that baby. The baby dead now, who gonna give some money up for him? My nigga, I don't got no money to give up for no baby. Well, I'ma sit and lie just to prove to people? Nah, nigga, I'ma keep it real. I ain't got no money to give to somebody else, baby, and I got children over here and grandkids over here that need me. The ones that got it, they ain't over there helping like they did it. Whatever the young name.
Tatiana Jefferson.
The Tatiana Jefferson, I mean no disrespect, I just can't pronounce it. Cut all the faking and fronting, man. If the churches and everybody doing what they supposed to do, why are we still in the same predicament? But even the great one said, why? Even Jesus said, why? That's Moses. He go to the white boy and tell him what to do. He go trying thing. He go. Charleston Jesus, they trying to save people. He asked me what my name was Joseph. I went to prison. And this is what I learned from prison when I got out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit to brag. It's what you learn when you get out. What you gonna manifest it. What you gonna put out here. You ain't gotta prove it to nobody. Prove it to your goddamn self. These kids, all of them, man, they gotta have a pistol. Without the pistol, what you doing? Just get on the camera, you don't get attention. Every man, everybody's looking for attention. But when you get that attention, ain't no wrong with it. Just see what the attention about, what it's gonna bring out of it. That's the main thing. Everybody want attention. Everybody want to tell their life stories, everything. But we here. That man lived to be 78 years old. He fought for this country. He did all this bullshit. You got veterans out here that ain't getting shit. These young niggas killing because that's what they was doing. That's their life. They ain't supplying them with the guns. You take all this shit away, you ain't got no police. You ain't got no DEA. Come on, man. You ain't got no hospitals. The Bible say seek and you shall find. You gotta seek and find your own goddamn self. You gotta realize once you up age, you got the opportunity to do what you do. You gotta do what's best for you. A lot of these kids don't want to leave. You got some to go graduate, go to college, to come back and don't do shit. But that's their life. I don't worry about their life. I worry about the lives that are gonna affect me. It ain't no community. Ain't nobody. Can I go over here and say, can I get a loaf of bread? Can I borrow some eggs? Can I borrow $5? What a homeboy, even though you owe him, he still gonna look out for you. It ain't none of that. They all raising the thing. They all raising the thing about bullshit. But what about your homeboy in jail? What about your brother in jail?
Yeah.
What about your sister? You worried about what the fuck Boosie got going on, what Boosie saying, what Boosie gonna go through. That's Boosie motherfucking life. Cause when no matter wherever Boosie goes to, he can't spend no more than $365. Whatever that's in that account, that's the only thing he can do. That's going under their law. Now he can go around their laws and get his shit to somebody else. But under his law, you gonna wear the same t-shirt, same underwear. When they say count time, you gonna be count time. Nigga, you ain't no better than the next nigga. All that penitentiary, let's say, what are stores is, then you got black folks. What are we helping each other grow from? We don't believe in each other. We don't trust each other because we fuck each other.
What do you think we can do to remedy that?
To remedy that, you got to find yourself, and then you got to learn to trust and believe in what you believe in. Once you set a good trend, everybody else going to follow that trend. You shine for yourself and your family, then everybody else going to shine for their family. The old nigga went down there and made the classy lady. One thing they know when you walk through that door, I don't give a damn if you cousin blood, it's everybody, you know, it's neutron.
Yeah.
Up in here, out of respect. Out of respect. But they don't give the youngsters nothing to respect. Now, why I'm gonna respect you? What are you giving me to respect? Because you my OG? You gonna send me on a mission? Is you gonna pay my money? Is you gonna bum me out? They got cameras on every corner, man. They want you to do this shit so they can see it. It's all about money. People were going by, they talking about these kids crazy. They ain't crazy. They going in but what you feed them.
Yeah.
If you tell them they crazy, they gonna start thinking they crazy. They not crazy. Is they going around licking in their ass and eating their own shit? No, man, they faking, man. They not crazy. All they want to do is be loved, but they want to get paid the right way. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They entrepreneurs. They want their own money.
So giving them, I mean to cut you off, bloke, giving them jobs could be a part of a solution.
Giving them jobs, let them create their own job. Give them something that's going to make some money. They don't want to go to work, and they going home, and they didn't got to spend their whole check, and then the bill come, or what if they get stopped and get a ticket? Their money only bounce to pay that bill and make it through that day. They got to wait for income tax and shit to come to get some money. They going that way to be there. That's the way the system's set up. So what we got to do is create our own system. Start selling our own shit and support one another. I don't give a damn, just support them. You don't like them, you don't like them. Put that old feminist shit to the side. You got to put your pride to the side. So what, nigga don't fuck with me? I ain't okay, you don't fuck with me. You gotta wanna make yourself better. A lot of these motherfuckers on this shit doing this shit to uplift themselves, make themselves relevant. Make yourself relevant besides being a blood, besides being a crip. Take that shit away. What are you? When you put a title on yourself, like my homie told me, when you put a title on yourself, you limit yourself to be that person. You limiting yourself. You got to be this way because you limiting yourself. You don't put no title on you. You look at the sky, ain't no title up there. You look as far as you can see. The women are the rappers now. The whole thing is reversed. It's like Wonder Woman now. Now she up there want to fight with Superman and everybody else. She want to be the man. She want to buck up to you. But sometimes you got to put them back in their place. Because when you hit them, she going to still realize she a woman then. She going to realize she a woman then, be back in her place. We all out of place. You got niggas that talk on the phone with another nigga 2 and 3 and 4 hours, man. Gossiping about another nigga. Man, you heard about such, and you heard about this and that. Gossiping about another nigga. It's boring in your own world. I be bored as fuck sometimes. It's boring in my own world, but you gotta create something.
Yeah.
You gotta come out with it. Sometimes I suffer from the past trauma shit, from the putting in the work, from going to sleep to waking up. You don't sleep like that. There's a lot of people out there that experience that like they don't sleep. The traumatics, the trauma, it's called trauma in your life. Mm-hmm. You remember that. It's a spirit that come back on you. You gotta wake up and forgive yourself, and you gotta wake up and keep pushing. You gotta run your household. A lot of these niggas, man, these niggas ain't got no house. They living out with somebody else, man. But that's their business because they chose that. I show my kids when I go down Lancaster. You see all these motherfuckers sitting out there, the people that wanted to do what they wanted to do. Mm-hmm. The ones that don't, that's born there, they gonna go in their shelter for a little while, then get them a voucher and go on about themselves. We're not growing, man. If you look up today and you ain't did nothing better than you was yesterday, you're not doing shit.
Yeah.
You gotta get up and move around and make something happen. So I don't knock them for whatever they do. But them young men that got that baby, they need to say, hey, man, this what happened, man. And suffer the consequences that come around with it. They got to be able to sit in the pipe. They got to be able to make their bed and lie in it. The victim. It give them a chance to think, wake up. We got to believe in each other, man. You can't believe in nobody else.
Pop, why do you call yourself a mark?
I am a mark. There's so many ways to be a mark. How you think I ain't a mark? How motherfucker think I ain't a mark? There's so many ways to be a mark. You ain't perfect in everything that you do. And what is a mark? What do we call marks? Some more street nigga, man, I don't mark ass nigga over there. Why? Why would you say that? I call myself, I know I'm a mark. I know I'm a damn fool. I wrote a book on being a damn fool. And I'm a mark. At the end, I wind up broke. I ain't got a motherfucking thing. I'm a mark. I'm supposed to have 3 or 4 castles, but the Fed was going to take them because they didn't have no legal way of getting it. Yeah. I can teach you about the Fed. I've been to the Fed. I studied the Feds. You can't beat the Fed. The only way you can beat the Feds, you start your organization like DEA. Perot started them organization. You start your organization. The Klan got an organization. The skinheads got an organization. I got an organization, Texas Nigga Nation. Fuck you, Fed, but my organization ain't strong as you. That's a mark move there. I know I can't beat them, but fuck them. You wrong. I ain't gonna join you. I ain't scared of you. Yeah. I'm a nation like you a nation. I created Texas Nigga Nation, a small nation, supposed to have a hospital, supposed to have a school, supposed to have my own police force and everything. I'm black. I'm not white. That's yours. I'm not Indian. That's yours. I'm not Mexican. That's yours. Supposed to have my own and give my own people some jobs. I'm a mark. I ain't got no hospital. I'm a mark. I ain't even got a jank. So I'm a mark. Went around just bumping my gun. Bump, 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 bump. Jesus done the same thing. John the Baptist done the same thing. Bump, 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 bump. I ain't no bumper. I ain't bit more got no business sitting up here doing what I'm doing now. And the man in the moon. And my cash out is Willie P. 1945. I'm at work.
$.
Willie P. 1945. If you need some help with the Fed, and I got assistance, cause he know everything about that motherfucking Fed. I don't, cause we fuck with the Fed. And normally we don't fuck with people that go to the state penitentiary, but we do, cause we love y'all too, just like we love the niggas that went to the Fed. But you niggas from the state don't want to work. Y'all just want to lay around and just have fun. You got to work.
Is it a different type of, I don't want to say person that can go to the feds and go to state, but what are the, what's the difference? Like, what would be the difference in that?
I'm going to answer, and then I'm going to let Blow answer, or I'm going to let Blow answer first. It's whichever way. Don't matter to me.
What you mean, fed and state?
Some people don't know the difference. What would be the difference between the federal penitentiary and the state penitentiary?
The feds, you could be in California this day, you can be in Texas this day, then you be in Louisiana, then you could be, it's different thing because you fall up under the laws of the land. They govern the whole land. Now the state, hearsay is not admissible. I can't go and say I bought this from you and you said this and they take it as admissible in the state. Now you gotta prove beyond, you know, how they say it, facts win cases. You gotta have evidence. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the feds, they got all they have to do is prove beyond a preponderance of the evidence. The preponderance is a big wide screen. All they got to do is prove that. Now, as far as you talking about living on the inside, I've never been to the state. All I know is the state is hot. And where it's hot and it's a lot of testosterone around there, you're going to have a lot of problems. See, a lot of them, the feds choose who they want to get. They choose who they want to get, how they want to get them, whatever. You know, that's the federal government. They got so many different laws, different rules. Like, you can know a motherfucker selling dope and you don't report him. They got a law called misimprisonment of a felony. I know you selling dope, but I ain't saying none of them. It's called misimprisonment of a felony. That's how a lot of women go to jail. And they don't want to go to no jail, man. And they don't want to go to the cemetery. The kids, all these mothers nowadays, after seeing all this killing, even though they don't want to, they need to put insurance on their babies. They need to put insurance on their babies right now so they can get something out of it, even though you don't want it. But you need to put insurance on these babies. It's the children of the corn, man. It's the children that only believe what they see and what they hear. Going to the state, going to the Fed, that's an honor. That's an honor to go down there and come home. You a G now. You a G to the street. You done went and did 20, 30 years. You a G. What did it get you? You a G. What's your G getting you? What's your G getting you? Number motherfucker time, worried about what the next man, that's all a G gonna get them. State hiding the motherfucker, man. Nobody want to be down there. This nigga down there right now don't want to be down there, man. They crying. They just now got a phone, man. You living in a cell with another man, they going crazy, man.
What about you, Pop?
Okay. You asked the question. You said, what's the difference between a person that go to the state penitentiary and what's the difference in a person that go to the federal penitentiary? Okay, my opinion, I ain't never been to the state, but all my homeboys done been to the state. And from what I see about the state, all you gonna do is fight and fuck and act a goddamn fool in the state penitentiary and you ain't gonna learn a motherfucking thing. You're gonna learn how to fight, and your head gonna be scarred up, and your butthole gonna be sore if you can't fight. And you don't get a chance to learn a goddamn thing in the state because you're locked down and you're around all the ignorant. There's more war in the state penitentiary than it is in a penitentiary. I mean, in a war zone. Angola, fight every day, kill every motherfucking day. Why? Because that's where the illiterate go. The crazy motherfuckers go. They love to fight, love to squabble, and love to act a goddamn fool, and ain't no way you can make no goddamn money in that state penitentiary. All you do is just fight. You don't go to school and there. Now, when you go to the feds, you go to the college. You go into a college, there ain't no motherfucking fighting and squabbling and that. They're going to shoot that Thursday in your bad ass, and there you is, you're laying down. The federal guards don't kick you in the ass. State penitentiary guards going to kick you in your ass and everything else, and ain't going to break up too many motherfucking fights. It ain't no war in the federal penitentiary. It's war in the state penitentiary. And all the brothers, when they go to the state penitentiary and they come back, they ain't got no job. They ain't got no job skills. When you go to that federal penitentiary, your ass gonna get a job. I don't give a goddamn who you is and where you come from. You can be peg leg. You can have one arm. You can be blind. You're gonna wash walls. You're gonna do something. And you're gonna have a check coming. And you got school to go to. And you're around millionaires. You're around people with money. In the state penitentiary, you're around a bunch of broke motherfuckers. All they doing is just gossiping and talking about the penitentiary. A convict is different than an inmate. Ain't no more convicts. Convicts is motherfuckers that's gonna be in the penitentiary, ain't gonna never come home no more. An inmate is a motherfucker in the penitentiary telling the guards every motherfucking thing that a motherfucker done while the guard is at home. When he come on, the inmate gonna tell him everything. And I feel sorry for the brothers that go to the state penitentiary because when they come out the penitentiary, they don't get no kind of relief. They don't have no kind of job. When you go to that federal penitentiary, your ass is gonna get you a job, you're going to school, you're gonna learn something, and you're around rich people. If you got any game, you're gonna get a check. A nigga in the federal penitentiary calling his mama telling anybody he needs some money, a lying motherfucker. He can go to work in Unico, he can be a janitor, he can iron niggas' clothes, he can wash niggas' clothes and get him some money. You can't do that in the state because ain't no money in the state. Ain't nothing but brokes in the state. Everybody broke in the state. When you go to the feds, you got people that know how to make a little money in the feds, so you come out educated. If you ever notice, the people that come out the federal penitentiary, they don't get a chance to come straight out. They got to go to the halfway house and stay in the halfway house for 6 months, make some money, get them a place to stay and everything. When you come out of that state penitentiary, they throw you out that state penitentiary with $32.72.
But one thing about it, see the other flip side to that. See, the Fed boy, if they ain't learned nothing, they know where to go get they know where to go get their work. So you know what the first thing they gonna do? Cause they went, this big such, he gonna get that work. He gotta be seen again. So he don't go get another package.
Yeah.
He can't get to the point they done broke him. He said, nah man, fuck that shit. He don't have the discipline. Everything he once had, everything he once had was gone. His bitch gone, his nigga gone, everything gone. Cars. So he gotta build that image back up again. So he gonna get that package again.
In the federal penitentiary.
Man, selling dope just like an addiction, man. Selling dope is just like being on dope. Once you find a way you wanna live, you try to live that way.
It was an agent, not cutting you off, Lo.
Go ahead.
It was an agent named Floyd Garrett. His philosophy is every brother go to the federal penitentiary for selling dope. When he get out, he gonna sell it again. Just like what Blode said, the lifestyle. The lifestyle. He got to have that lifestyle back. So when you get out of the federal penitentiary, they got a package. That agent, when you get out, that agent know you out. So they open your file. They don't bother you until they go to hearing your name.
Yeah.
So Floyd Garrett said, everybody that leave the federal penitentiary, they come to the federal penitentiary. When they get back out, they're going to sell a dope again. A lot of them didn't.
No.
Lots of them didn't.
No.
And you can meet anything in the federal penitentiary, rich people. But black people don't know how to communicate with meeting nobody. So it's hard for a black man to get a connection because the black boy is kind of fucked up like the white boy. He don't know how to go talk to a Colombian. He don't know how to go talk to a Chinese. So he got to come back out and do the same thing. Some brothers learn to go and speak. All brothers are not dumb, so they do come out with the pack. And it shouldn't be nothing wrong with us selling dope. White folks sold us. We want some money. We don't want to be peasants. We want some money. And dope is the economy for blacks. You see how broke we is in Fort Worth now? Fort Worth ain't got no money because Fort Worth was a dope town where everybody had dope on every side of town. It wasn't war. I ain't killing you because you got 20 birds and I got 15 birds. You sell your 20, then I sell my 15. Upstate, they kill one another because they want to be the big boy.
But that's what they taught, my nigga. That's what they taught. That's what they taught. Ain't no lanes. Ain't no lanes for it. You gotta create your own motherfucking lane. They don't know that. They come up under their mama household. They gotta create their own lane. They want the attention. And if they don't get that attention, if you don't get them that attention, they gonna go find it.
Any fool wants some attention, he gonna wind back up in the federal penitentiary.
And he know that. And he know that. And you know what he gonna do.
That's his choice.
You know what he gonna do then? He gonna kill it. You wanna sell dope by yourself. If you can't sell dope by yourself, don't do it.
You can't sell dope by yourself.
Don't do it.
You got to go get the dope from the people that you're going to get the dope from is supplying everybody. When you go get the dope from them and you come back and you get these people the dope, you snitching on these people because they're watching you. Because like you said a while ago, they watching everything and watching everybody. And if you if your history is selling dope and you gonna sell dope, they know you're gonna get that package sent to you.
But the thing about it, Supreme, it ain't number two people gonna be here. Why they fighting over the white boy and all this religion and that? You gonna be two people. There's gonna be two races of people. You know what that race gonna be? You either gonna be rich or you gonna be poor. Every other country, you either rich or you poor. You're gonna be a peasant. So why not the peasants hook up with each other and come up or try to come up with something together? Work with each other. But they ain't gonna work with each other because you got too many that want to be the kings and chiefs and everything else. The author confusion is the devil. So long as people keep this, well, I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to. Who is the supposed person? Who made us suppose? My nigga was teaching me the other day, Trent say, man, who is the supposed God? Who is the supposed God that you supposed to do this? Oh, because I treat you like that, you supposed to treat me like that. Who said that? We ain't never been treated equal. We know our history and we still ain't doing shit with it. We got millionaire motherfuckers. Check this out. Did you know Juneteenth was copyrighted by a white boy? That's why I was in Target, Walmart. So they still gonna get rich off us. Juneteenth, who a black woman from right here walked her ass out.
Opal Lee.
Oh, Miss Opal Lee walked her ass all the way to Crossing. And she ain't gonna get half the money. And you got billionaire people out here, they helping those that, the people they know. They can build the jobs. They can make the jobs, but they know if they build the jobs and make the jobs, you gotta follow some of their white boy rules or you gonna be broke. You have to go by this lane or you gonna be broke. And that's what the peasants don't understand. They don't understand. They looking for somebody to give you a handout, man. Ain't no handouts coming.
Yeah.
No nigga don't owe you nothing. No nigga owe you a motherfucking thing. Your brother, your sister, you don't know nothing. They don't owe you nothing. You gotta get out and create your shit for yourself. If you gonna be a Crip, do a Crip thing. Like he get mad at me, I tell him I'm always gonna be a blood. A black man leading others out of darkness. Now, whatever their darkness is, that's something they gotta find out. Whatever their struggle is, that's something they gotta deal with.
Yeah. Blow and Pops, I want to thank y'all for sitting down on this second episode of the Bob Report podcast. We gotta go, y'all. We gotta catch this plane to the top. And always remember, that conversation is non-contact.